Get ready to witness some of the wildest shots ever to grace the basketball courts. Cause today, we're bringing you the 10 craziest NBA playoff moments ever. From impossible shots to amazing comebacks, these moments are legendary. So, let's get started. Number 1. The Shot by Michael Jordan. This was back in 1989 when the legend, Michael Jordan, was just getting started with his playoff domination. In Game 5 of the first round against the Cleveland Cavaliers, the Bulls were tied up with the Cavs with just a few seconds left on the clock. Everyone in the arena was holding their breath as Jordan took the inbound pass and drove towards the hoop, leaping high above Craig Elo, who's one of Cleveland's top defenders, to hit an incredible game-winning shot that would send the Bulls to the next round of the playoffs. And this wasn't just any shot. This was the shot that introduced the world to the greatness of the NBA legend, Michael Jordan. Number 2. Ray Allen's Game 6 three-pointer. In the 2013 NBA Finals, the Miami Heat were down by 3 points, with just seconds left in Game 6 against the San Antonio Spurs. But then, out of nowhere, Ray Allen stepped up and drained a clutch three-pointer to tie the game and force it into overtime. And because of this, the Heat went on to win Game 6 and Game 7 to become the NBA champions. Talk about a legendary comeback. Number 3. Reggie Millers' 8 points in 9 seconds. Reggie Millers' performance in Game 1 of the 1995 Eastern Conference semifinals remains one of the most insane comebacks in NBA history. The Indiana Pacers were up against the physical and aggressive New York Knicks, and with only 18.7 seconds left on the clock, they were trailing by 6 points. Many had written the Pacers off, but Miller had other plans. With the clock ticking down, Miller received the ball and hit a quick three-pointer, cutting the lead to just 3 points. The Knicks tried to inbound the ball, but Miller stole it and was fouled, sending him to the free throw line. The pressure was on, but Miller calmly sank both free throws, tying the game with just 13.2 seconds remaining. The Knicks took possession, but Miller wasn't done yet. He stole the inbound pass, dribbled to the three-point line, and hit another incredible shot with only 7.5 seconds left on the clock. The Pacers had come from 6 points down to take the lead by 3 points in just 9 seconds, and the Madison Square Garden crowd was stunned. The Knicks had one last chance to tie the game, but Miller had other plans yet again. He contested a three-point attempt by John Starks and blocked the shot, sealing the victory for the Pacers. Miller finished the game with a stunning 8 points in 9 seconds, hitting 2 three-pointers and 2 clutch free throws. Number 4. Robert Horry's game-winning shot. In Game 4 of the 2002 Western Conference Finals, the Los Angeles Lakers were down by 2 points to the Sacramento Kings, with just seconds left on the clock. It was do or die time. And who saved the day? None other than Robert Horry, the Clutch King. Horry got the ball, faked out his defender, and launched a three-pointer from the top of the arc that swished through the net as the buzzer sounded. The Staples Center erupted in cheers as Horry's teammates mobbed him on the court. It was a shot that is still remembered as one of the greatest game winners ever. And the best part? The Lakers went on to win the series and take home the championship trophy. Number 5. Damian Lillard's series-winning shot. Damian Lillard's epic series-winning shot in Game 5 of the 2019 Western Conference quarterfinals was truly iconic. The Portland Trail Blazers were tied with the Oklahoma City Thunder in the final seconds of the game, but Lillard wasn't about to let it go into overtime. He launched a 37-foot buzzer-beating three-pointer that had us all holding our breath. And when it swished through the net, the crowd went wild. Lillard became an instant legend, and Blazer fans will never forget that moment. Number 6. Kyrie Irving's Game 7 shot. We can't talk about clutch shots without mentioning Kyrie Irving's unforgettable Game 7 shot in the 2016 NBA Finals. With less than a minute left in the game and the Cleveland Cavs tied with the Golden State Warriors, Irving got the ball and made a daring move. He pulled up from behind the arc and hit a three-pointer that gave the Cavaliers the lead for good. And this gave the Cleveland Cavaliers their first championship in franchise history. Number 7. Manu Ginobili's block on James Harden. Game 5 of the 2017 Western Conference semifinals between the San Antonio Spurs and the Houston Rockets was a do-or-die situation for the Spurs. They were trailing 2-2 in the series, and a loss would mean elimination from the playoffs. As the clock ticked down in the final seconds of the game, the Rockets had possession of the ball, and the score was tied at 110-110. James Harden, the Rockets' superstar, had the ball and was making his way towards the basket, looking to score the winning basket and take his team to the conference finals. But the Spurs had Manu Ginobili, who was not ready to give up just yet. As Harden drove towards the basket, Ginobili made a quick decision and jumped up to block his shot. It was an incredible block that not only stopped the Rockets from scoring, but also saved the game for the Spurs. The crowd erupted in cheers as Ginobili's block kept the Spurs' playoff hopes alive. Ginobili's block will forever be remembered as one of the greatest defensive plays in NBA playoff history. Number 8. Magic lifts the Lakers to the 1980 title. In Game 6 of the 1980 NBA Finals, Magic Johnson put on a show for the ages, scoring an incredible 45 points, grabbing 15 rebounds, and dishing out 7 assists to lead the Los Angeles Lakers to victory in their first championship of the 1980s. What makes Magic's performance even more incredible is the fact that he did it all as a 20-year-old rookie, stepping into the shoes of Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, one of the greatest players of all time, who was out with a sprained ankle. But Magic didn't let the pressure get to him. Instead, he rose to the occasion and put the team on his back, playing every position on the court and doing it all with a smile on his face. And since 1986, only one player has matched or exceeded Magic's 45-point, 15-rebound, and 7-assist output. And that came in the Western Conference Finals. But they didn't do it in a clinching Game 6 of the NBA Finals, and not as a 20-year-old rookie. Number 9. Paul Pierce getting wheelchaired off the court. Back in the 2008 NBA Finals, it was Game 1 of the championship series between the Boston Celtics and the LA Lakers, when something totally unexpected happened. Paul Pierce, the Celtics superstar, was killing it on the court, when all of a sudden, he went down with a knee injury. He was writhing in pain, clutching his stomach, and the dude couldn't even stand up. The medics came out and put him in a wheelchair and rushed him back to the locker room. But here's where things get wild. Everyone thought he had to poop. Like, seriously, people were saying that Paul Pierce had to go to the bathroom. It was all over the news and social media, and it was hilarious. But Pierce later said in an interview that he had actually sprained his MCL, and the wheelchair was just a precautionary measure. But nobody really believed him. Despite all the drama, Pierce ended up being a total champ. He came back in Game 2 and dropped 28 points to lead the Celtics to a crucial victory. And in the end, the Celtics won the championship series, with Pierce being named the Finals MVP. Number 10. LeBron James's block in Game 7. The stakes were high in Game 7 of the 2016 NBA Finals, with the Cleveland Cavaliers and the Golden State Warriors locked in a tight battle for the championship title. With the score tied and just under 2 minutes left in the game, LeBron James made a play that would go down in history. As the Warriors' Andre Iguodala drove towards the basket for a potential go-ahead layup, LeBron, seemingly out of nowhere, came flying in from behind to make a game-saving chase-down block. The block not only prevented the Warriors from taking the lead, but it also energized the Cavaliers and swung the momentum in their favor. They would go on to win the game and secure the first championship in franchise history, thanks in large part to LeBron's heroics on both ends of the court.